Mental health football in Wales 8 months in. How we've helped each other. During the first of what seems to be a never-ending series of lockdowns, Mental Health Football in Wales was born. The idea was to build a brand new charity, delivering activities that its members wanted. A charity whose main activity would be football in whatever form members chose, but which is also focused on supporting positive mental health and well-being and reducing the isolation that often comes hand in hand with poor mental health. Back then, we had no idea that lockdown measures would last as long as they have. We knew there'd be a delay in getting things going as far as real-life games and tournaments were concerned, but that was all stuff that needed a lot of planning, so it was fine. We had plenty to be getting on with. Being able to start the training for wellbeing sessions when restrictions were eventually eased was amazing, and we really did think we might be able to get a tournament on the cards towards the end of 2020. Unfortunately, it wasn't to be, and we had to accept we were in for a long wait. But did that mean sitting back and doing nothing while we waited? Of course it didn't. We continued building our community online, and so far we've helped each other through this hardest of times with something for everyone. With the financial support of the National Lottery, the Moondance Foundation and the Community Foundation for Wales, we've been doing all this. Football for wellbeing sessions, a daily drop-in at our virtual clubhouse, weekly songwriting sessions, a weekly social activity including quizzes, scavenger hunts and live cookery, a benefits advice group, a weekly women's social group, a group to share problems and explore solutions, Xbox and PlayStation FIFA tournaments, children's activities, weekly women-only fitness sessions, a weekly criminology course, a daily song of the day in our group, a professional counselling service, and a weekly night out at the bingo. It doesn't end there though. We also developed a website with a resource page full of downloadable resources and links to help with mental health and well-being. And our Facebook group really has grown to become a genuinely supportive and encouraging community. Our volunteer co-founders have between them completed training in football leaders, safeguarding, first aid and suicide awareness. They're also in the process of completing training in their areas of interest, events management, fundraising and community support work. We've also partnered as food bank voucher distributors and have issued 6 vouchers so far, as well as providing cash support to members who were struggling alone over Christmas. And as well as facilitating some of the regular activities, we have members running a bonus ball fundraiser every week, sharing advice and meeting up online just to keep each other company. Members have voted on everything from times and days of activities to which biscuit should be crowned king. Surprise result, it's the malted milk, according to our members. It really is hard to believe, though, that it's only been 8 months since MHFW registered as a charity. And although we've yet to run a tournament or competitive match, unprecedented times call for unprecedented responses, and that's what we're doing. Whatever's needed to help each other feel less isolated and to have things to do despite the circumstances we're in. And although nothing's a substitute for face-to-face contact, we've definitely shown that we can still feel included, connected and supported in other ways. Whether members are actively involved every day or find a quiet comfort in scrolling through the group now and again, MHFW exists for its members to know that should they need them, there are people who care and understand without judgment. If we can achieve all this in 8 months, what will we achieve together in 18 months or in 8 years? The future of MHFW and its members is definitely bright, because we're more than football. More than a name, more than a concept, and together we will rise.